Alright, the question today is, what is your philosophy?
What's up? We back with another one, It's your boy, Ant. Black Success back with y'all. We told y'all we was coming back from home. We told you. Now we here. We back. Can't get rid of us. Ha ha. Living life, Still doing the same things. Trying to be, billionaires,
We gonna be billionaires.
Gonna be. You right. Gonna be.
It's all about a mindset thing.
Yes, sir. My boy gonna hit us off with his inspirations. I'm gonna tell my man like Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. Give it to him one time.
Alright, the question today is, what is your philosophy? Think about it and sit in the question, and you can find the answer. What's your philosophy?
Like most people's is trying to become a better version of themselves. Running from that old you or that past, as people say. That old version of you. I know me personally, I always deal with that. Like, people want to bring up who you used to be, what you used to do. But everybody evolves, you know what I'm saying? Everybody matures at a faster rate, So I feel like we're all just still trying to find ourselves, but we reach that point to where we know who we are, you know what I mean? And who we don't want to be again. You know what I'm saying? Me personally.
Right, it's like creating a better version of you. I wrote something. It say, stop living in your fantasies. What's your perfect picture? You got the eye of a tiger, moving off your ambition, running through the Amazon River trying to reach a mission. Your Mount Everest is gonna perish, your mindset shouldn't stop. So that's part of my philosophy right there. Constantly getting better. Over and over and over and over and over.
I think it starts from, and you gotta stop letting people drag you down, to the old you,
right?
The old way you used to think. Because everybody changes. Everybody's not the same person they were 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 10 years ago. We're all different. You know what I'm saying? We've all matured. We've all reached goals, Stop dwelling on the past. Like, I hate people that talk about, you remember back then, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about back then. I'm moving forward. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking back. You know what I mean?
If you put more energy on focusing on yourself and what you're doing, then you will become better. I heard this quote. It was like, get 1% better every single day. 1%. When you look back, that 1% add up to 100%. And constantly keep building off that. You ain't gotta make this dramatic change, more or less.
Who you used to be. You know what I mean? Because me personally, I would never go back to the person I was.
Right.
Because I've seen who I can become and who I'm gonna become. And who I'm walking in my own light of becoming. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, it's like it took me I had to separate from a lot of people to become this version of me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Shout out to whoever. I want to see everybody eating, but it don't got to be at my table. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just how I feel. Because sometimes you outgrow people because they still want to be that past you. Oh, let's go out here, let's say you get in a relationship. You still got boys like, oh, let's go out here, with these females. Why would I do that if I got a girl? I'm not going to put myself in that environment. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So that's why I had to cut a lot of people out, because it's like you still trying to be this person chasing a million women. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm committed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. Like, I'm good.
I can say this. Don't bring old baggage inside a new situation.
Yep.
Because the puzzles to the pieces won't fit.
For sure.
And it's always going to be disruption there. You can't fit a square inside a triangle. It's just not going to happen. I don't care how many times you beat on it, pound on it,
angle it, beat around the bush. It's not gonna work.
Trying to change the shape. Good luck.
Legit. The other thing, when it comes to your, moving on from your past self, stop bringing hurt, baggage, standards from past situations, past experiences. Move forward, man. Move forward. Walk in the new you. Be the new you, because the new you is an amazing person, and don't you forget it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If don't nobody else tell you, I'll tell you. I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of it. Keep doing you. You know what I mean? If you almost got that degree, keep going. Don't stop. So what if your friends stop? That don't mean you gotta stop. You know what I mean? Keep going. If you about to get that job, forget about all your friends that still like to hang out on the streets and do nothing. You got places to go. You got places to be. You got stuff you want to achieve and do. Focus on that. Use that to drive you forward.
You know what I realized though?
Yeah.
You never know who you inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
You never know who you motivating.
No, legit.
You never know who you pushing
Legit.
off your situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in my old neighborhood, some of the younger kids, right? And I didn't know this. They was like, man, we used to always look up to you.
Man.
And I didn't realize this until now. I was just being me, you know? I was just putting, like, all my focus on me and trying to be the best version of me, you know? And if I can help straighten somebody in the right direction, it push them to become the better version of them, because you never know who's watching them.
You know what's crazy about that? You're saying that your past version inspires somebody to become who they are today.
Right.
That's what's crazy. That's crazy. But that's what I tell you. You never know who's watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're always that person that wants to do something in life, don't stop because things get hard. Because you never know who's looking up to you to see if you're gonna give up. Because if you give up, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna give up. And the person behind watching them is gonna give up. And this is a continuing cycle. You know what I'm saying? Break the chains, break those cycles, man. From giving up on life, giving up on dreams. You know, become the first whatever you want to become. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna kind of like build off that a little bit. You never know what generational curses you breaking right now, or what generation strongholds that you breaking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just by taking a step forward in the right direction. You know, you might be opening up the doorway for the next generations in your family, where they don't have to go through the pain and the struggle and the adversities that you endure, right? I think that's what it's all about, like helping the next generation have it easier than what you have it. Yeah. And teaching them, that's when that wisdom comes through. And telling them to help the next generation, and telling them to help the next generation. And you can do this in education, finance, sports, communication, you know? So step out and be unique, be great, be you. I always use this line, now you hear me. Because people would turn their back on you, they would doubt you, and they won't believe in you until you believe inside you. You find the king and queens inside yourself, right? And you strive off that. And we human, you know, and we constantly learning and learning and learning. That's the beauty about learning, right? You might not know today, but you'll know tomorrow. So learning ain't always about quizzes, exams, and tests. Learning is about the experience that you can build off of to help someone else. Because what you're going through, they might even be for you, but you just feeling the effects of it. It's to help someone that's next to you that's going to go through that same situation, right?
You've been there.
And you can give them the guidance because you learned from it. And tell them things is going to be all right. Keep pushing through. Keep going. Things is going to pay off. Like my bro right here, He used to tell me every single day back in undergrad, what you doing gonna pay off. What you doing don't pay off. What you doing don't pay off.
Sure.
But he didn't see like the process that I go through. He kept telling me what you going don't pay off. What you going gonna pay off. What you going don't pay off. And it stuck with me, and it did. You know. Like my bro said, find like-minded people that's around you. You need strong people inside your inner circle, not a bunch of yes people. You need the no's, because a no gonna turn into a greater yes.
Man.
Right? You might want something right now, and be stop back and be like, dang man, I'm always gonna stop by something. Maybe something is protecting you from that situation to find something greater on the other side. You know?
Just think about it. People always want something right then and there. But sometimes you're not ready to receive that blessing yet. So God wants you to keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then when you are ready and you do receive it, you're going to take off, man. You're not going to stop. You're not going to stop. You're going to go to the top. You're going to make it. You're going to become who you want to be. You're not going to think about the past. You're just going to keep pushing forward, pushing forward, pushing forward. And it'll make it even more better. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. Keep going.
I can say this too. Alright? Always build a bridge for someone to make it easier on them and tell them to do the same thing. And what I mean about that is whenever you make it, because you're going to make it, right? Help out someone that's coming up behind you. They ain't got to pay you back and none of that. Tell them, help someone else. Then tell that individual to help someone else. That's how we build generational wealth and success.
And once you do that, ain't no stopping you. Once you build that pattern, people gonna attract to it, and then before you know it, you done build a whole generation of people who are just pushing forward, pushing forward, pushing forward.
Right.
Break those curses, man. Break those family chains. Break those. You can't. Start saying you can.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You can do it. You can finish school. You can become a pro athlete. You can own your business. You can do what you want to do. Start saying can. Can't should never be in anybody's mouth, ever. Don't say you can't. I tell my son all the time, oh, daddy, I can't. I said, don't ever say you can't. I said, only say you're struggling, but you can do it. So I tell him all the time. And that's what I'm always tell him so he can keep pushing through. Always. But you know, we gonna be back for another one. Once again, your boy Ant. Black Success, man. Y'all stay, man. Hey, and make sure y'all subscribing, man. We getting all these views and y'all ain't subscribing, bro. We like, come on, bro. We help us help you. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe.